Ang loser ko talaga eh, no? Kasi kanina pa nag 0-0 yung timer, tapos ngayon lang tayo nag-start.
Well,
I'm a professional streamer, guys!
that is okay. Sometimes things just happen.
It is what it is. Anyway, hello guys, welcome to another One Shot BJs with me, Buko Juice, your thirst quencher. And tonight we are going to be playing Troika with me as the GM and with my good friends over here around me, or at least below me and to my right. There. Those are my players for this random one shot of Troika. As you probably surmised by now, we play a one shot whenever our vampire game does not push through, and that has been happening for a few weeks now because schedules have not been aligning. But anyway, we keep on gaming because that's fun. Before we go to our game proper, I want to introduce each of our players and the characters that they have randomly generated, because one of the fun things about Troika is that character generation is super random. So we are going to start. I think we're going to start below me and then going counterclockwise.
Okay.
So we'll start with Momeros. Check nga pala guys and gals if your pronouns are correct. Let me know if I did it wrong, because I didn't
Looks
have time
about
to
right.
ask you for confirmation. All right. But anyway, Momeros, tell us something about your character as
Okay.
well as who you are.
Hi, I'm Momentos. I'm a human being and I'm sitting right next to BJ. This is me. This is my hands. I'm also an RPG person. You can probably chronicle my life at my Twitter. But my character is more interesting. He is Marcel. So he is a scientist who wants to get science done. And the most efficient way to get science done is to do it on yourself. So he has a labor body. Labor body?
Labora what now?
Laboradoodle?
Labora body. I think it's this
Labor
one.
body. Yeah, it's that one. Yeah, he's a living lab.
Yeah, so this is the random character that Mometos rolled. She is a living lab. Does your character have a name already?
Yeah, Marcel.
Marcel.
Marcel the living lab.
I should write that down somewhere. Let me open up my Microsoft Note.
This is a Mobius artwork. I love it.
Can we look at that again? I think there's a way to highlight you.
Ooh.
There.
Oh no, I'm scared.
Look at that art. All right, so
so
that's
cool.
what. Move it a little bit to the. There you go. So that's your character, Marcel, the living laboratory.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think I broke it. Yeah, I freaking broke it. How do I unfocus you?
What did
No! You should not be focused. Oh, wait, I can add you one by one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that was not ideal. But we live and we learn. So that was Mometo's character. And let's go to TJ next. Hello, hello. I think you're muted, DJ.
Yep. Hello, I'm PJ, and yes, sometimes I talk when I'm muted. I play a lot of RPGs too. I'm part of the other campaigns here in Produce Gaming. I'll be playing as what you call it, like a captain of the cruise ship version here in Troika.
Nice, nice. I think
Oh,
it's an ex-captain specifically, right? I think
It's
that
an
is going to
ex.
be
Oh, it's an
that
ex
is going to
captain.
be
Okay.
relevant sa story.
Ooh.
Oh, I've chosen the name as Captain Halbeck.
Alright,
How big?
TJ
Yep,
plays
Ooh.
Captain Haldick.
Halbeck.
Um,
H
can
A L
you go
Vic.
ahead? Dick.
Vic. Halbeck. 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 HALBIC.
DIC. Okay, okay.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay. Walang K. Walang K.
Silent K.
Like,
Okay, you are, I believe you are an ex-pleasure barge host captain, which is, I think it's this one. Ooh, nice.
sure.
Wait, let me zoom out a little. You have served them so well. So that's you, or at least one representation of who you could be. But Haldic probably does not look exactly like that. Okay, and
Yeah.
then let's go to Mesh. Mesh, can you talk about yourself and your player, your character rather?
hello. Name's Mesh. I too am a person of the RPGs in that I enjoy playing them. It's fun. You should try it too. And now we should go to the character. My character is I am a birdfolk storyteller that decides to travel the stars because storytelling in his home village was just too boring. He comes by the stage name the Eloquent Parcelli, but his real name is kind of boring because he's just known as Chut.
Yes.
Plays the eloquent. Can you tell me if I'm um, writing your names right?
No, I said it in chat. Halbeck.
Okay. V
Yep.
as in Voltron.
Halbeck.
There you go. And then the eloquence.
Parceli.
There you go. And then what's their actual name?
Chut.
Chirp. Cool,
Very
cool.
dignified name.
So here we go. So Momedos plays Marcel, TJ plays Captain Halvik, and Mesh plays the eloquent Parcelli. I think we're ready to play, right?
Yep.
Let's increase our our music volume a little bit. It's kind of background music. It's the bird part of the background music.
It's not
You
even
mean
a
there's no
bird.
birds outside right now?
I can hear it.
I heard a bird. Oh no.
Oh no.
You have
There
a
was
bird
no
in your
bird.
apartment.
At any rate, let's go straight to the game. We are
I
playing.
hear like silent crickets.
We're all hearing different things.
That's so poetic. I hear silent
What's
crickets.
happening?
It's so deep, man.
But at any rate, we will go straight to the game. So we are playing an adventure called The Forest Primordia. Whether or not this is actually fit for a one shot, we'll find out in a bit. But for now, to just enjoy the game, the idea is that you are all on the way to the city of Troika, which is basically the city at the center of the universe. On the way back to the city of Troika, you sail the mirrormind skies upon a barge called the Emerald Vault. It is a resplendent and glittering pleasure barge. Among other things, guests here can enjoy smoke lounges, scent buffets, kaleido helms, micro bars, dueling chambers, obsidian spas, arc pools, and drift haze cafes. That's a lot of things that you could enjoy while you are in this pleasure barge. The host captain of the vault is Miniferous Vank, a stylish fellow with an angular, paper white face. He is grossly invested in making sure his client passengers' tastes are met and desires fulfilled. If you've met him while you are sailing this barge, he reeks of lavender and always has a flask of etheric gin or a pinch of spark powder at the ready. He is indulgent, if a little bit crass, and he possesses a knack for knowing exactly what guests secretly want the most and discreetly satisfying these wants. You've grown to quite like the tall, thin captain. Well, up to you actually if you're going to like the captain or not. But let me zoom in a little bit on him so that I can show what he looks like to you without.
You're not seeing it.
Yeah. Because I don't want you to see the text.
Secret arcane knowledge.
Redacted.
Redacted. Come on. Sorry, I lost it. Here. And then I'm gonna zoom in a little bit on him. There you go. And then I'm going to show them to you.
Ooh.
That is the captain. All right.
Oh, what's the what's I actually cannot spell the name that you said.
Okay. No worries.
What's the captain's name again? Just it's very quick.
Teka, nalimutan ko rin eh. Miniferous Vank. So, let me type that out for you. There's Vank. I should also type that on Twitch.
Frank.
You can just call him Vank. Captain Vank. And actually, TJ, since you were an ex-captain, I want to ask you, have you worked with Captain Vank before?
Oh, maybe I would have worked under him when I was starting out.
Okay. But now the current situation is that you are an ex-captain of a pleasure barge. He is a captain of another pleasure barge.
Yep.
Did this used to be your ship, or was it a different ship?
It would be a different ship. So maybe we're old acquaintance. I learned from him. That was
So it's
very
kind of
nice.
like Han Solo and who's-
Lando?
Lando Calrissian. There you go. Is that the type of relationship you guys have, or more friendly, more antagonistic?
Yeah, more friendly, more sarcastic to each other type of thing. Very fun.
All right. And my next question is: do you have any vault gossip from Vank? Anything that you may have heard?
Oh,
That's
so is
juicy.
it something I can roll?
Um, hmm. You don't have to
I mean,
answer it. You can just choose to not know anything. Pero
I
the thing about gossips is that it's probably not even true. But what's the juiciest?
okay. Okay. Yeah, I would have something to break the ice since I'm in his ship.
Hmm. Okay. Huh. What would you know? Captain Halvik, he would say as he passes by you. In
Cap Bank, pleasure to meet you.
I see you've left your ship for my ship. What do you think of my ship? Have you tried the Arc Pool yet? I hear it's very enlightening.
Oh, enlightening indeed. A little boring to my taste, but yeah, I know your crowd.
What? You don't like the lighting of the Ark as it sails through the stars?
Enlightening is more spiritual rather than light. itself. It's not a literal thing, my Captain Banks.
It can
What?
be if you want it to be. Ah, but fine. Well,
Anyway, semantics. Let's not talk about semantics in this type of thing. If that is your definition of
well,
enlightenment, lights in the pool, I'm not arguing with you. You do have a good ship. Yeah, I tell you that.
and a pretty good gambling spot. Have you tried the dueling chamber yet?
I would like. Oh, I. How about that go? So I would like to tell him about something that I've heard, but I'm not really sure about. What would that be then? That would spike his interest, about that gossip that I have. If ever I would have one.
Okay. Can you, if you want, you can test your luck.
Okay, let's try. But
So, testing your luck, you just have to roll under your luck. But if you do test your luck, you will reduce your luck score by one after.
it's okay. Let's try. So I think I pass. So it's four.
Okay.
Just one spent. Okay.
You've heard that the captain is actually looking for something.
Oh,
Something expensive and valuable. And that's actually why you're here. Whether or not you want to share that gossip with the captain, that's another thing entirely.
okay. Oh, Captain Thanks. About those fabulous gambling plays here in your ship. If you let me rig at least one roll or type, I do have some information of what you're trying to look for.
Oh,
Wink,
really?
wink. Yep.
What do you know about that?
Hmm. Maybe some sort of a location. Oh. And that's the reason why I like to spend my time here in your ship. Make some money, make you happy. All of us will be happy after all.
I know what's
Win
happening here.
win.
You're working me, aren't you?
No,
Ha! Ha!
no. We're all
Just like old
friends.
times, my friend, he says.
Yeah.
But no, no, I don't.
Win win.
I don't need your help. I already have a map. He says with a smile. See you later, my friend.
I'll be in the gambling. I'll be in the casino.
Okay, so a random thing that I want to ask is: do the party members already know each other?
Hmm. Would it be a lot more easier?
It could be. It
Let's
could
see.
be.
I would.
Hmm.
I think maybe Marcel has horrible attention, being a composite of many different meat parts. So he probably was acquainted with the others, but he might have forgotten about them.
Okay,
Let's.
if you want, one of you can roll a d6 so that we can randomize your backstory.
Oh man,
Who wants the honor of the first ball?
Run.
can we?
If you want, just roll
Why
a
not?
d6 and then
Okay,
we'll.
Yeah.
let's do it.
Ooh,
Three.
I believe in random. What does a six give?
okay. With friends on Mountain Sphere Menomia, you perceived the systems behind reality. Um, hmm, mind seeds. Draw this insight roll two times for any action, taking whichever result one time use, which means that basically each one of you has one mind seed that you've all taken from a previous adventure to the mountain sphere Menovia. What is a mountain sphere? Bahala na kayo i-explain ko what that means. Alright? And you have perceived some systems behind reality. So it is a probability altering sphere. You basically crush this sphere and then you will gain insight. And on your next action you will roll twice and then you will take whichever result you prefer. So it's a one time use. Each one of you have it. So one way or another, you've all been to this to the mountain sphere, and you probably learned about each other from there. And you're all currently on this barge. So I want to start with Meshnek. I want to go to Mesh next. What has the eloquent Parcelli been doing in this barge as you are on your way back to the city of Troika?
Well, I expect there to be a lot of interesting stories in the city of Troika, but this place is very interesting with all of its accommodations, and there are a lot of interesting people around here. So I have begun asking them about their life stories and incorporating them into a nice tale. Of course, I've been embellishing a little bit, but you don't need the story to be two. It just has to sound good.
All right, can you roll me a d6? What this means is that you're going to roll a d6 and then another d6 in order, and then tell me the result.
Okay. 2 and 7.
Sorry, d6 6. So how did you roll out 7?
Oh wow! I thought it was 2. Oh man, I wrote down 2 D66. Let me do that again. That is
There
a
you go.
5 and a 4.
5 and a 4. Oh, pretty good. All right. You've met a very interesting guy named Ramon.
Come on.
Ramon is a fellow of the Sublime Society of Beefsteaks.
Ah,
Glorious beefsteak.
I've
Uh,
heard of these people.
The Sublime Society believes that the application of might and a good beefsteak is the universal truth. So you can
Ooh.
he's actually like in the barge with his own griller, and he's currently grilling some cow. And there's a minotaur in the background looking furtively at this whole thing. Like, dude, that's so insensitive. So he's like pepper.
And I've
He's been telling you about his life. He's actually traveled to a distant land, um, to a distant sphere called Island, and there he met some of the most amazing cows, and he took some souvenirs. So he actually like has a sack of frozen steaks.
ah,
He's also like he's very muscular because of all the protein, right? So he's like,
yes.
it is important
Interesting.
to maintain your gains, he says, as he does push-ups while the steak is grilling on the side. But I am excited to go back to Troika so that I can report my findings of the sphere of Island to my fellows at the Sublime Society, he says.
Ah, so there are more of you with interesting stories.
Oh yes, but I have the best beefsteaks all the way from Island.
Hmm. Well, the proof is in the taste. So, to complete this, are we allowed to partake in this Island beefsteak?
Of course, dude. You're even giving away this cannibalism, says the Minotaur. Ramon pointedly ignores him and just slices one beefsteak, medium rare.
Of course. That is the way to eat the steak, from what I've heard in the many tales.
Yes. I met some guy once. His name was Top, and he liked them well done. Who does that? Gives you like a
How
a
do you
knife full
deal
of
with
steak.
such sectarian differences?
Power bombs?
Ah, such is their ways.
So
And I eat the steak.
It tells you of his adventures in Island. It's actually not there's actually not a lot of ice in that particular sphere. It's just mostly grass and cows. And then Momitos, what is Marcel doing?
In the pleasure barge.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, he's trying out the swimming pool. Like he's dipping different fingers into it and seeing how the temperature of the water
Aha.
affects his.
So you're checking out the arc pools. Is that what you're doing, or
Yes.
are you looking? No, an obsidian spa is not a pool, so it's probably the arc pools.
Yes.
So my question to you is, what is an arc pool?
Oh no!
We
I was
only
afraid
know
of this.
that it is enlightening. Based on a
Light.
conversation with the captain earlier.
Like, I'd like to imagine it's like the entire bottom of the swimming pool has optic fiber cables with the exposed ends pointing upward. But instead of light, it's shooting a fourth phase of matter.
The fourth phase of matter, yes.
Yeah.
Solid, liquid, gas, and
Art.
light. Arc. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, you as you dip your finger, there's some arcs that dance on your finger. And how does it feel?
Uh, tingly but wet.
Okay. So there's a some of the people who are partaking in the arc pool, swimming around, look at you a bit weirdly, especially since you have like an arc lamp behind you, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, your labora body rather.
yeah.
It actually does power your labora body for a while, for a bit. Interesting. So, um, is how do you react to that as you sense the energies gathering?
Uh, Fascinating. Uh, I'm gonna position my labora body para he gonna dip more body parts in, trying to submerge more of itself. While
Slorsh.
yeah, well the human facing part takes out a notebook and pen and starts writing down the reactions.
Okay, it's interesting. You have two temporary stamina basically, but you can only use this stamina for casting spells.
Yeah.
So that's important.
How long does it last?
Um, once you decide to rest, it will disappear. It will dissipate because it is not the type of energy that can be contained by your labora body.
Oh.
So that's what you do, and then people are like, ew, they start going out, leaving the arc pool, like, ew.
Ah,
Dude,
I'm pulsating.
you're worse than the Minotaur who swam here earlier and spread fur all over the place.
What do people have against natural beauty?
Spark, spark. Do you want to test your luck?
Yeah.
Alright, test your luck.
Okay. Testing my luck. One. It's 2d6, right?
Yeah, yeah.
5. So, God, that's an 11. Oh, under 12. Yeah.
Alright. Wow, your luck was 12?
Yeah.
Nice! In which case, basically your luck is now down to 11.
Yeah.
But what happened was, lightning sparks started to shoot out of the arc pool. And it actually hits a guy. You see his skeleton for a bit, and then he just falls down on the ground.
Huh.
You, on the other hand, was able to use the power of your mind to just use grounding cables so that you're unaffected.
Cool. That's dangerous.
Yeah. That's actually not something that you were expecting.
Well, can I investigate the fiber optic cables to see where
Um,
the electrical team above
Can I borrow a
was?
d6?
Yeah.
I mean, she killed the person. That's her being lucky.
People are actually like starting to blame you for it now. Like, this is all because of your creepy body, man. Look.
Correlation is not causation. Please
Martin was
allow
just
for
swimming.
investigation.
Um,
Beep boop.
can you roll me awareness?
Weirdness. Oh, I'm good at that. Okay, it's a 1 and a 5. 6 is under 9.
Okay, this wasn't your fault at all. The arc pool had faulty wiring.
Hey! Ah, I flagged down a waiter. Excuse me, may I order some good wires?
Somewhat.
Good wires. The wire here is faulty. It needs to be replaced.
I'm a waiter, sir. I am not an electrician, but I can fetch an electrician for you if you wish.
Okay.
Really bows.
You don't eat wires? Huh?
I don't eat wires,
Uh,
Monsuo.
hmm.
Going to get the electrician now.
Okay.
Weirdo.
Julie noting. Julie noting.
So everybody else saw these sparks actually from the arc pool. So how do you react to that? There's also this weird thingy sound. Don't mind that.
I sense an interesting story around. So I go and meander off to the art pool and see what this is all about.
Yeah. It looks like there is, from your vantage point. Do you have the awareness skill?
No, not
Sin-
one
okay.
bit.
So in which case, from your vantage point, it looks like your old friend
Hello!
Marcel dipped part of his labora body
Hello.
into the arc pool, and it triggered a chain electric malfunction, and now the arc line is actually spotted.
Bird friend!
Hello,
The sparks are
friend.
invigorating. Is this
Oh,
what they mean by art?
No.
Huh. I don't think that's part of it.
Oh,
Uh,
so,
what brings you here? What's up?
No, I just saw
There's a
this
dead guy
interesting
over there.
show.
Oh.
I'm at a loss for words. How strange.
Yeah.
That's not you, right?
No,
That's not
correlation isn't causation. It's just it happened the exact same time that I went into the pool and then he died. But that's not causation. That's
He had a
correlation.
name, man. His name was Martin. Martin. He was my favorite witch. I will love you forever.
I'm sorry, Martin, dude.
Oh.
This is awkward.
Uh,
Anyway,
This is not
I'm gonna try the buffet. The electrician's taking so long.
So this is faulty wiring. No foul
Yeah.
play.
Oh no, you're the foul.
I
I made a joke, friend.
Good one.
I am learning jokes.
That is a good one.
everybody,
but still-
everybody test their luck.
Oh no. Lots are high rolls. Gosh. Success.
Intentional
Yes.
fail.
Oh wow,
Okay.
that was lucky. I got a 4.
Okay. Everybody roll a d6.
1.
6.
A
6.
6. Ooh. What did you roll, Mesh?
Six.
I got a 4, so I basically passed my luck test.
Okay, and then what's your roll for the d6?
6.
All right. Okay, so here's what happens. A bunch of explosions
Oh no.
populate the pleasure barge. Boom, boom. It starts exploding. Unfortunately, for our captain, my captain, Captain Parcel,
Frank.
sorry, Captain Halvik,
Oh,
you were very close to an obsidian spa, and when it exploded, shards of knives of obsidian knives explode in every direction, and you couldn't find a way to dodge it. So you will take the full brunt of knife damage, which is 8 damage.
oh,
Oh.
Right.
okay, okay.
And then for
Yeah.
mesh, um, your eloquent bird folk. Let's see. I use the obsidian spa. You use the arc pool. Okay. So what did you roll again? Was it a 4? A 3?
For the D6 roll.
Yeah,
Or
the
I
D6
got a
roll.
6.
You got a
I
6.
got a
Ooh.
6.
But
That's also
you failed your luck test, so you will only have that and turn that into a 3. Okay.
ah.
You were actually kind of close to the dueling chamber, and as the explosions rock the place, an axe from one of the duelists flies from his hands, hits an audience member, which slows the velocity of the axe, but still hits you, and you will take axe damage, 6 damage.
Ooh.
Ow.
Spooky.
So you were like, luckily, it cut that dude first, because if it didn't cut that dude, you would have taken like the full 10 axe
Eight
damage.
out of 10.
When I went out, I thought I would not be the subject of the stories.
Mm.
And then Momeros, you were near the arc light, the
Yeah.
arc pool, right? So you were jolted for a bit, and you will take 2 damage.
Okay.
You rolled a 1, right?
I did.
Yeah, okay, okay. And then it was like, this is a vice admiral. This is a vice captain speaking. We are actually crashing into a crystal sphere at the moment. Please brace yourselves. Have an enjoyable day.
Oh.
Oh no.
You
Oh no.
actually see flames outside the barge as you enter the atmosphere of a sphere.
Oh, I'm gonna hold on to something.
As a golden barge pilot, can I find a safe place for crash landing type of thing?
Yeah. You can either do you have an advanced skill that you think will work?
The golden barge pilot. Or
Sure.
what?
Roll that. Basically, your golden barge pilot plus your skill.
Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I think I passed. It's 7.
All right. Uh, you know what? If you can actually
But
get to the hill, you think
Okay.
you can actually salvage the ship.
Oh, how about how would I move if I have like 8 damage and I have 12 stamina left? Would that affect it?
Well,
With all of this
Um,
sim-
charge still in my.
Up to you. Um, Up to you to
one then
explain
has
what the stamina damage was.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's kind of like in
Maybe.
D&D, right? When you have like 100 hit points and you've taken 70 damage, and it's like, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, I mean it would be. It's still
But up to
less
you.
than
What
more than half.
superficial?
Okay, okay. So yeah, let me run to. Did you say like an engine room type of thing? Can I
Um, you could get to the helm actually,
go to the help and help?
and help if you
Okay,
want.
I would.
You could help the captain. Although you kind of heard that it was the vice captain who was piloting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Huh.
And I'll just come running. Banks! God damn it! And just
Not
all
again.
the shards.
Oh shit,
oh
here we
dear.
go again.
So you enter the helm, and as you enter the helm, it's a barge, right? So there's like, think of your traditional ship in the exploration age where there's this like huge steering wheel. The vice captain can barely hold on because he's panicking, and then you can see the planet like closing into view, it's a forest planet, from what you can tell.
Yep.
And you're like,
And
he's working with a skeleton crew. Oh, barely anyone in the crew are here.
I'll just instinctively rush to any of the panel that I would know would help balance it out. Like instead of going like that, it would be like something like that. Crashing like.
Okay, to do that, you have to take the helm.
Okay, I would.
Who are you?
Can I see Banks? Can I see Bank? No.
Bank is not there. There's the vice
Where's
captain.
Yeah.
He
Where's
disappeared,
Captain Bank?
man. I don't know where he is.
I'm a friend. I'm a friend. I'm a friend. I'm a captain too. I'm a captain too. Let's do this. Let's do this. And yeah, I'll.
So you
I'll
grab onto
roll.
the wheel and you try to steer it. So can you roll another? What skill did
Pilot.
you use earlier?
Yeah, the golden barge pilot.
Yeah.
And oh fuck, that's a fail. That's 9.
Do you want to spend a luck point to
Yeah, I would. I would. I would. So that it would be an A
basically -2,
-2. So okay.
magiging 7. The 7 pass.
Okay. Yeah, 7 would pass. 7 would pass. I
All
would. I
right.
would.
So you manage to try to make a decent landing. You unfortunately there's no decent landing pad and you're crashing at a velocity. So the best thing you could do is land it in such a way that none of the passengers will hopefully get hurt too much. So
Okay.
everyone else is like the people are flying left and right. Weapons are flying in the area, but what do the rest of you do?
Yeah. By the way, just a quick one. I'm just gonna say, officer, what the hell happened?
I
Where's
don't know.
your
Stuff just started
captain?
exploding, and the captain wasn't here. He was on break, and no, we only have Bob here and Bob 3 and Bob 7,
Not Bob 6. Where did he go?
Bob 6. I have no
How
idea where
about-
Bob 6 went.
Gasp.
Bob Zero. I think Bob Zero was in the helm.
So you crash.
Oh. Can I hug Martin's dead corpse as we crash?
Sure.
Okay. It's like,
Like a cushion.
yeah. It's like a comfort corpse. I'm a necromancer.
Yep.
Okay, so eventually everyone crashes into this sphere, into this forest sphere, and
Dug dug dug. Bark bark bark.
as the dust settles, people start peeking out. Some of them have some superficial wounds, but thanks to the Captain Halvik's quick thinking, other than the initial deaths from the explosion, no fatalities.
Can I do a PA announces? This is your proxy Captain Halbeck speaking. Everyone will be doing some damage report clearing, so enjoy yourselves outside first. Come back in like 1 to 2 days.
Okay, so the vice captain, Bob 16, does a what do you call this, a damage report, or heads a damage report, and eventually he goes to you and he says like, Captain, with question mark, Captain,
Yep.
Most of the repairs can be done. Luckily, we landed on a forest planet. Most of the repairs can be done on the solar barges, and we could theoretically make this ship space worthy again. However,
Okay, then do you have a plan?
we have a slight problem. The fabricator was damaged.
Okay.
As you know, the fabricator is the power source of the barge. We use the solar energy from nearby stars to navigate, But in order to actually reach the altitude that will get us spaceworthy, we will need some kind of power source.
Okay, so luckily you are the vice captain of Banks, and I'm just gonna tap his shoulder. I'm gonna enjoy outside and see you when you fix
But
it.
we need a power source.
Ah,
Well, but I would be looking, but I'll just.
So
You're the captain now. Yeah, just.
man, he's just as bad as Vank. He says to his other Bob friend.
ah.
So I'll run outside, check out the people, type of thing. What type of environment is it? Planet that we crash with?
Okay, it looks like you crashed on a forest planet. That much is clear. There are, what do you call this? Let's check. As you look outside, there are, I would say, two types of forest. General forest area. There's something that the best way to describe it is circle woods, because the trees end with leaves that are arranged in a spherical manner. But to the east, you have a more ghost-like kind of trees, the type of trees that you would find in like a typical haunted wood kind of situation, where the trees are thin, there's not a lot of leaves, things like that. People are hesitant to go out because it does look like kind of dangerous. And
Wait,
go ahead.
trees, right?
Yeah, trees.
Ah, it's kind of like home. I hate it.
In a way, yeah.
So, I see Captain Halvik.
You look around, and members of the crew haven't seen him. And in fact, you've started hearing mutterings that I knew he would abandon us at the first chance. It was always a no good pirate wannabe.
Wait, are you talking about the same captain I'm talking about? You know, the ex-captain?
Oh,
Oh, sorry. You meant the ex-captain.
The ex-captain who is now captain.
Captain Halving is currently surveying the forest. They point.
Ah.
Sorry, they were talking about
Banks.
Ah.
Yeah.
I
The Nephers
I basically go to Halvik and I ask him if, well, I see this is your handiwork and I can say, good job.
Oh,
And
okay.
I say, do you need help outside in the forest?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. There's this Digimanchig, like from stars to power up ships and stuff.
Well,
Never
I don't know
really-
about that, but if you need to get down, I can help you, I guess.
Yeah.
Do I-
used to
I tried.
like that, and I don't even know it.
I tried to fashion some. I tried to get something that could be like rope, and I tried to basically climb down and basically try to make a safe route for Halvik so he can go down and survey with me. So
wait!
I'm wondering.
Wait!
Ah?
Don't leave me alone! I amble after them.
Slop, 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 slop.
Familiar faces! I have brought something marvelous! A corpse! I brought it with me. Is it that okay?
Was this Martin?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's so marvelous about Martin.
Well, it seems that people are upset he's dead. And if I help you do this good deed, people will forgive me. Therefore, I must go with you.
It's all your fault, weird guy! It's all your fault we crashed! It
What?
wasn't your fault.
No, it's not.
Correlation
I'm sure
isn't
that there's
causation!
I'm sure it's not his fault. It could be something interesting, like
It could only
sabotage.
be partially my fault and partially the captain's fault. You know, where did the captain
Ooh.
go?
That's a nice story. A
Well-
captain who sabotages his own ship.
Yeah.
But that's a story, and right now we have to deal with the reality of crashing. So, shall we?
Yeah.
What are we looking for?
Can I take a? I'll just go to Marcel. Oh, what happened to this corpse? And I'll just start.
I got
slide-
electrified.
He seems
slide
a
of
bit
hands,
electrocuted.
the
to death.
pockets of the corpse.
Wow.
Oh, check around. Sure.
Yeah. No, no more.
It's actually-
Oh,
This is the corpse.
hey, you
He
killed it.
actually has a
Yeah.
spell book.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay.
And
Do I
can
have-
you roll me a d6? And then another d6. So a d6.
That's a 6. The first one, and the second one is a 3.
A 3.
6 and a 3.
Okay. It seems that Martin had a spell book that contains one spell that can be deciphered if you have any. No, actually, even if you don't have any spell casting, if you spend like enough time to read it, you can probably learn it. It's called the Tongue Twister spell.
I would give it to Marcel. Marcel, see,
Oh.
your cute little doll has something like this.
It's
That's
what he would have wanted. His spell goes to the cause of his demise, not the cause. Sorry,
The correlation.
the corollary. Yeah.
The correlation of his demise.
Thank you.
Okay, so what's your plans?
Okay.
Can I check the forest if there's any signs of a man-made trail, or if it looks like a man-made forest in any way?
Well,
Interesting.
I plan
Can
to climb
you-
down.
Can you roll awareness?
Yeah, I can. That's a 2. That's a 4. That's under.
All right. The one that looks like a haunted wood have trees that creak like bone, and their leaves are sharp and brittle.
Hmm.
Morning frost gleams on the soil and icicles sparkle. The air is crisp and clear, but most importantly for your case, for your question, an electric flow seems to hum along that particular route.
Ah.
Hmm.
The plants or the air there seems charged with ionic particles or chemical particles with electron imbalances.
Oh.
Are you saying
Yeah.
we should go there?
Hmm.
I hope you're not
Seems-
saying we should go there.
Why not?
Is it? Is your labor
Labor
body
body.
something that I can hop onto? No, I could hop on.
Basically, like
Piggyback
asking a
on the-
centaur if you can ride them.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, etiquette role. Is it something that is disrespectful if I just hop on there?
It's
I-
okay with me. Look,
No.
you can't say
You can roll
labor
etiquette if you want,
body.
but
Yeah.
if Marcel is okay with it, then,
I am,
he's okay with it.
Since
You
you're-
can roll
since I-
etiquette anyway to know the proper customs when dealing with people with labora bodies.
I would hop into the labor body. Show me the way.
Yeah, there's a.
How does your labora body feel? Does it feel like flesh? Does it feel like riding a horse? Does it feel like riding?
Oh, you know the underside of a starfish with many like gumaganon.
Oh,
But are like tiny.
If I'm gonna say
Oh,
that,
no.
it's like ticklish.
Little
So it's
tiny
kinda like-
suckers.
Yeah, parang ganun.
Yeah. Ooh, ooh.
Okay. So are you planning to get into the forest? Is that what you're doing?
The spiky forest.
I look at you.
Well, let's climb down and go to the scary woods, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
So we will
Hmm.
do that, but before we get to that, we are going to take a, uh, I want to say 25-minute break. It's a bit long because I need to eat before my eating window closes and my fasting begins.
Okay.
Okay.
So a 25-minute break. We will return at around 9 p.m. Philippine time. Thank you so far for watching us, and we will be right back. And welcome back, my friends. Let's get right to it, shall we? So, you enter the ghost way, and let's try to roll for random encounters. And each of you roll a d6.
Spice lang dapat. Spice lang dapat.
Thank you pala.
2 and 3.
Spice lang tayo, diba? Hindi mo, ano dito?
Mesh rolls a 1. So, to give you a quick background, the we'll call this part of the wood the ghost way. And like I mentioned, the trees kind of creak like bone. The leaves are sharp. If you try to touch one, it might cut your skin. But they are also brittle. If you're okay with having your skin cut and you rub it against your fingers, it will crumble to nothingness. It's somewhat cold as there's a frost that layers the area. It's not quite snow, just a thin layer of ice here and there. And you know that the air is crisp. And of course, those who are trained in the physics, in the subtle art of physics, recognize that the air is electrically charged. And as you walk, you hear a deep voice going, singing almost. What good is it standing all day and night? Who cares for roots dug deep or patience as might? Oh, to be a tree, a drunken tree, wander the world wild and free. You see it, and you see it. It's a tree walking, but he's drunk. To
Hey,
go
hey!
where we will make our own swill. Oh, to be a tree, a drunken tree.
Noise.
Noise.
You're just passing by. He hasn't even noticed you guys yet.
Parcelli, have you ever heard of drunk trees in your stories?
Oh wait, sorry, Mesh, I have muted you earlier. Let me unmute you.
If
Can you try
this
again?
tree is drunk,
Sorry, Mesh, can you repeat that because you were muted earlier?
okay. What I would do is, can I actually try and sing a song to him also? I would basically sing a song about being a bird. Since he is singing a song about being a tree, I shall sing a song about being a singing bird.
A drunken tree in that. Not just a tree.
Yes,
Alright, do you have any kind of performing skill?
I have craft, and since I am a storyteller, can I apply that one?
Sure.
Let me just get there. Roll 2d6. That's a 7. That's under a 10. So,
You'll have to still tell
I
your
will-
story.
okay. I wonder how it be to travel on foot instead of wings, to be a bird that sings of stories far and wide.
It starts approaching
Oh,
you.
how it could
and wander the world wild and free to go where we will and make our own swill. Oh, to be a
The bird
a drunken tree.
into a tree, a drunken tree.
He says, "Oh, friend bird, I have not seen a friend bird in a while." He says, "Let me actually show you what he kind of looks like."
Show us, please.
Uh-huh. Oops, too much. Give me a moment. Ah, there you go. Boom.
Oh dear.
Boom.
Oh dear.
Oh, friend bird. I have not met a friend bird in a while. Can you do me a favor?
What can a bird do to a
Hmm.
tree such as you?
My sap wine is all gone and I need to create more. He says, can you use your beak to peck at my armpit?
Oh,
Okay.
pretty.
I will do
Close.
this tree a kindness, but for such a kindness, can you tell me a story about yourself?
Oh, of course, of course. I can do that.
What I do for a story. I begin by climbing up this tree and start going to where its armpit is, and I will start pecking. You can start telling that story.
Ah,
This
yes.
better be.
My
This
story
better be a good
begins 1,753 years, 13 months, 53 days, and 12 hours ago. That was when I fell from my mother as a fruit and started to germinate on the soil. The next day, the skin of my fruit was sort of brown, and I started to take root. 2 hours pass,
I am
and
still
on the
pecking.
76th day, I grew my first leaf.
Can I?
And at this point, sap is now flowing down his armpit, and he is actually just casually taking it, and then he is putting it in some kind of fermentation chamber that he has developed on one of his trunks.
At that point, I am just banging my head. Just literally banging my head.
And on day
Why-
77, my leaf grew by 2 millimeters.
Can I look at his?
It was a sunny day on
Oh,
day
no.
77.
Oh no.
But I managed. And in fact, having some sun on your leaf was very good. With a slight shade from my mother tree. And on day 78, it was another sunny day. It was very nice. Another 2 hours pass.
Are we?
Can I
No.
check?
And on day 378, we're
Oh, no.
almost to my first year.
We can't keep doing this.
Fireworks now.
It's not a very
Thank
interesting
you.
story. He's just a tree that's growing.
Yeah.
I was thinking he would skip to the part where he started
The
walking.
exciting
but,
part.
You know, the exciting parts.
Do you
Yeah.
say anything
Oh,
on that?
is it some?
perhaps?
Is the? Okay. Yes.
Perhaps we can ask him like, what were his top 5 favorite memories, or top 5 highlights?
Fireworks na.
I went through this the wrong way.
Top 5 highlights. Well, on year 76, month 13, day 20, on the 13th hour, I made my first step.
Nice.
That was very fun indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Also, my mother was already telling me to leave her canopy, and I must respect her wishes. Says I spent too many centuries under her.
Mm-hmm.
My fourth favorite is when I created my first batch of wine.
Nice, nice. Explains the drunkenness.
Yes, yes, wine is sap wine is very good. And what do you know? I am filled with it, but it seems birds no longer approach me, so it's been difficult to get sap.
Oh.
Thank you, by the way, friend bird. You're still banging your head.
it is a pleasure.
By the way, the whole time that the tree was telling a story, I would be in the hydration bar, just smelling the wine, trying to what type of taste it is.
It's actually pretty good. Yeah, you might. It's rare enough, and it's a very interesting enough taste. Like almost nutty, but also with a hint of oddly enough fish, but in a good way, like a good fish.
It's an
Okay,
artisan.
so I'm just gonna ask permission. This tastes really good. Can I just fill my flask with it? And if it's okay, my friend.
Oh no no no! Don't do that. That is still brewing. Take one of these. He gives you like a bottle. Well, not exactly a bottle. It's more like a canister that was created, a tumbler that's created from his tree trunks. So it's slightly large for you in terms of some circumference, but you can tell that there's liquid inside. That one is, I think I made that one 200 years ago. I wanted to do a 250-year vintage, but you have been kind enough to peck at my armpit. And so I must repay you in kind. He kind of wobbles. Do you want to test your luck, Mesh? Or do you just want to randomly fall and take damage?
I will.
What a choice.
Wait. I have climbing. I should be okay if I try to climb.
Yeah, you can
Is
do
that
also.
okay?
Yeah, instead of luck.
Instead of luck, I will try to climb. Let's just roll the 2d6s. Oh no. Unfortunately, I was not good at climbing, so I will fall either way.
Nuts.
That was a,
Can you roll me
that was a
a
10.
Can you roll me a d6?
Okay.
You'd want to roll low.
3.
3. Not bad. You only take 1 damage for the fall.
Okay. Ah. I have
You
learned my
okay?
lesson.
Boom.
You okay, friend? You okay, tree?
Yes, yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just a little tipsy. That's all.
How long
Nothing
have
to
you
worry
been?
about.
How long have you been tipsy?
It started on my 3rd century,
Ah.
as I was sipping myself.
Oh, oh. Speaking of tree, what's your third favorite memory?
My 3rd favorite memory. Oh, yes, yes, I remember now. My 3rd favorite memory is when. Hmm. Oh, yes, it was when I met the god Zargastos.
Huh.
Yes, yes, he is the god of this sphere, you see.
Oh,
Although, come to think of it, I have not seen Zargastos in quite a while. I need to look for him so that I can pay homage.
mm, what does he usually do? Like his domain or hobby, pastime?
Zargastos is a Chaos Lord. He is known as the Glutton King, the Emperor of Throats, the Patron of Poisoners, Patron of Endless Feasts and Indulgent Nights. He's not the most likable fellow, if I may say so myself, but he is the god, and you pay homage to the god. Yes. Thank the gods for wine!
To the
As he starts-
gods! For the gods pala. For the gods!
As he starts walking up.
Thank the
Hope
gods.
you enjoy
What's
the
top?
sap that came out of my body.
What's top one?
Top one?
You're skipping a number.
Oh, yes, my favorite memory. Well, it was when I spent 200 years with my roots entwined around the soul battery.
Oh, where is?
Oh,
Oh, whoa.
The soul battery is all the way to the north. Says, points to the north. It is a source of infinite energy. I had spent many a time entangling my roots there, but a treant must be mobile and agile and ever changing with the world, you know. We must be swift. Just like when I spent 50 years roaming around the sphere.
Noise.
We must be ever changing, you see, he says as he starts walking away again. Boom.
Take care. Bye. Bye.
Oh, to be a tree, a drunken tree.
the
Nice.
tree has an interesting story. He just needs an editor.
So that's the wine, right? What chemical components does it have?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
at the
just
very
doing
least,
it.
based on the taste profile, it has omega-3 fatty acids. So that's the good fats.
It actually has ethanol.
Yeah. Would there be this type of barrel that placed on your back in your laboratory body?
Well,
Would it,
it's part body, part laboratory. So I'm gonna assume there's like a wrinkle of fat that's stable,
Yeah,
and you
I
can
just
put
put it
the
there.
canister there. Ooh, it's a bit. Ay, all good.
So what's your plans?
There's a battery.
We go
out.
north.
Can you feel where the energy surge is? I mean, I can feel it in the air, but I don't know the direction.
It did say north. There was a soul battery in the soil. Soul battery.
Soil. Yes.
Soil?
I
It's
think we should just go north.
Yeah.
North.
Assuming that the poles of this planet is anything like a lot of many planets, the north would also be where the magnetic fields would be converging inside the molten core. So there's probably more ionization happening there, and thus the atmosphere has strange qualities about it.
Oh, by the way, I'm just looking at the stars trying to figure out north.
That's a good question, actually.
Something like that.
Where is north?
I would
You
be
could probably try to
familiar
use your skills as a sailing barge captain, or if you have a sextant.
I would have an astrology. Would that work?
You have astrology? Yeah, the astrology is
Yeah.
perfect actually.
Okay, I would. That's 3 and 2. Oh, I succeed 5.
Nice.
I was
Nice.
just. Ooh. Well,
Okay, you succeed, right?
yep.
Now, normally, I
And,
wouldn't show this to you yet, but since we're only a one shot, I figured it's good enough. So, let me just share it with you guys. Here you go.
Whoa.
Ah,
Oh.
Whoa.
So, I'm not sure if you can see my cursor. Probably not. No.
No.
Cannot.
Okay. In which case, add two? No, not.
Oh, I
Ah,
see
there.
your cursor.
It's not the
Yeah.
biggest cursor around, so unfortunate. So, but basically, this is where the ship crashed, right?
Hmm.
And you
Yep.
currently went through the, what did I call that wood? The haunted wood? No, I used something else. But you're
Circle
currently
wood.
here, right?
Hmm.
The direction that the drunken tree pointed to is here. So it's not actually north; it's northeast.
Oh.
Ah.
There are markings on the ground based on what as you were traveling that indicate there's probably some sort of civilization to the southeast. And you have no idea what that is in the north. You have not encountered that, so that's what you see. So basically here, you're here. You know that the soul battery is here, supposedly. So that's you've been walking for a while. So this is actually it's a big part of the planet. So
Okay.
let me know your plans.
Let's go to the soul battery. Well,
Yeah, let's check it out.
it's
Yeah,
more
let's check it out.
of my experience with civilizations has been they usually see me and say, "Ah, there's a creature fused to a man."
Oh, and yeah, I think it's really a bad idea when you're hugging a corpse and I'm gonna go for
Yeah, it's a
that
good
village.
guy. Martin, yeah. I'd pick
And
Martin over the town,
Yeah.
honestly.
Oh.
So you
Stay
just
to the
have like a
back
ragdoll Martin.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, no.
He's just is Martin just plopped on one of your appendages or something?
Yeah. And
that's-
sometimes I'm like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Ah.
let's go to the northeast.
Let's go.
Let's go to the north. To the north.
Good idea, Martin. Let's go.
So you head north. Let's see. Oh,
You're
interesting.
doing like a ventriloquist with
Yeah.
Martin.
Oh yeah, north school.
For Martin.
Let's make things interesting. As you get closer to this supposed soul battery, you feel a stillness in the air. It's as if other creatures of the forest try to avoid this place.
Okay.
Does the ground look any different?
Not really. But I guess you should roll an awareness.
Okay.
Let me just roll mine first. Okay.
5. Oh no. Oh, 7. Under.
Under. You see it. dark at first, thicker than a man's thigh, and longer than what you would typically expect from a snake. It is stalking you. But as your eyes lock with the serpents, it says, "Good day, mates. Fancy seeing you here."
From the Australia sphere.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't want to do accents because I want to
Okay,
do it well.
yeah, no.
But yeah, good day, mates. Fancy seeing you here.
Hello. Is it day?
Well, pets, my friends. I am Steve.
Steve?
Yes,
See
Steve
the
is the name, he says, as he lunges towards our Labora man.
No.
And we are going to make opposed rolls
No.
as the serpent attacks you.
Oh.
My,
Hmm.
skill,
Be
my attack skill is 5. So
Yes.
this time it's an opposed roll, so pataasan tayo. So you
Okay.
you roll 2d6 and then you add your fighting skill. What's your fighting skill? Do you even have one?
Can I use awareness?
No.
Oh,
So in this case, you just use your plain skill.
can I use
Or
strength?
Spell on
Yep.
your turn, not on this surprise turn.
Okay, okay.
You have to beat a 9.
Oh no. 7 plus skill.
Yeah,
Oh, 12.
12. Luckily, you are very skilled, and you dodge the serpent. And then we are going to go into combat mode. So interesting combat mode is that. Let me just switch views for a bit.
Troika combat.
initiative.
So the interesting thing about our combat is that each of you has 2 initiative. So we'll do your characters one by one. We have Marcel. And then Halvik. And then Halvik. And then we'll just use Chirp because that's faster. Chirp and
Sure.
Chirp. And then we have the Serpent. Also has initiative 2. And then we will roll Enter. Now, what I don't remember is if the Enter is... This is page 90. I need to double check something. Add tokens to the stack. Add 1 token of distinct color. 1 token. Okay, end of round. End of round is only 1. So this should be fun.
Oh no. Randomized initiative.
Okay, so we are going to be rolling our random initiative. Everyone can see the wheel naman, no? So now I will roll. It's the serpent's turn.
That.
Ooh.
So the serpent tries to lunge at you again. So make another opposed.
Oh no. 5, 8 plus 5, 13.
13. Oh, this time I win.
Ooh.
The winner rolls for damage and the loser deducts the number generated by the damage roll from their stamina. Deducts the number generated by the damage roll from their stamina. Okay, so you won last time, so you actually get to deal unarmed damage to the serpent. Right? Can you roll me a 2d6 first?
Alright. A 2 and a 1.
Sorry, just a 1d6, my bad.
Okay. A 1.
A 1. So you've actually dealt 1 damage to the serpent.
Yeah.
Unarmed 1 is to 1. Okay. And then this time, the serpent will deal damage to you. I think it deals damage as a small beast. So,
Bakit? Yung sa ano, kay ano? Marcos?
small beasts. Small beast. There you go. My damage is 3, which translates for small beast to 3. So take 3 damage.
Okay.
As the serpent coils around you,
Ooh.
and she says, I know what you feel, mates. It's... Life is hard. But I will be gentle. And it's okay to let go. I'm here now.
What a nice serpent.
So I can now complete the name of the serpent. His name is a sympathy serpent.
Ah.
Oh,
So next turn.
It's gonna be me
Yeah.
either way.
So
I don't know.
Marcel, what do you do?
I will. I will leech him, which is a spell.
Is it in the book?
Yes, it is in the core book.
You have a page reference?
I
Actually, I have a
copied it
physical.
in my card sheet.
I can probably find it. Leech. Place their hands on a living subject, allow their fingertips to transform into sucking apertures which drain the victim of blood. Wow. Okay, first you must take stamina damage as you use
Yeah.
Leech.
I lose 2 stamina.
And then use your Leech spell. Your skill in your Leech plus your skill is the number that you have to beat.
Okay, that one's a bit scary. Okay, versus 6. Ah, is that a fumble? Where did it go?
We'll call it a fumble. Do it again.
Okay. Thank you. I lost it again. It's a 3. Oh no. Oh, okay, I failed.
You failed. So you try to use your Leech spell, but one of the appendages that you use for spell casting is currently being entwined by the sympathy serpent, and you couldn't quite cast it properly. So next, I like this roulette. Oh, it looks like it's gonna be halving. So halving. You've been seeing this the whole time.
okay. I'm just gonna say. I'm gonna ask what? Wait. Why are you attacking us? But it's just like
No,
we're
no,
just
no. I'm not attacking
discussing.
you. I am sympathizing with your plight as living beings of this crystal sphere. I am simply consuming this one so that we can be together forever.
Wait. We do have something that you may like to consume. It's something that is really rare. Would you like a taste of it
It
in
depends
exchange
on
of
what
letting
it
us
is.
pass?
This one is very big and very meaty. It's hard to beat that.
Oh, I'm just gonna open up
Shh, it's okay.
the tumbler and
It's okay.
the smell. Can you smell that? Huh?
Oh, now the question is a sympathy serpent interested in
Sinap at saka si
Yeah.
Ronnie magkapatid.
is a sympathy serpent interested
So
in
Sinap at saka si Ronnie ay
Rare wine.
do you have a social skill? Etiquette, I think.
Etiquette would be. I would.
Sige. But unlike normal, we'll turn this into an opposed roll.
Okay.
So, this time you add your modifier. Then pataasan tayo. You must beat 16.
How much?
16. I rolled a 6 and a 5 and my skill is 5.
I rolled a 13.
Close but not quite enough. Unfortunately, the sympathy serpent
Oh.
is not really into wine. So,
Oh. Poor taste. Poor taste. You're missing a lot. And I just closed the wine. Try to move away from Marcel.
so you move away from Marcel and your turn is
Is
done.
there a place? Yeah, is there a place I can hide?
Sure. It's a forest, so there's probably like you can
Oh,
describe a place that
and,
you
I-
hide.
and I'll just hide.
Uh oh. Enter.
Ooh.
Oh.
Alright, so if it's end turn, what happens is that we recover. So there
Everyone.
are going to be rounds where you will just not have a turn. Like this time, Chirp did not get a turn.
Dang it, sympathy serpent.
Oh, sorry. You were saying
It's
something?
just
We're saying something, Mish?
oh no, no nothing. It's just how it rolls, I guess.
Yeah. And round 2 starts. Uh-oh. I didn't enter.
Okay.
What
Got
happens
entered
if it
again?
ends?
Ends twice. Well, I just reroll.
The world ends.
Hindi ako makatiga.
So
That's
round 3.
Go.
Oh no! It's the sympathy serpent
Ow.
again. It
Is this
continues
because
eating you. So
Alright. How much damage?
So let's make opposed rolls again. I rolled low this time.
I got a 6 and a 2.
Eight.
13.
13. So deal unarmed damage to him as you like punch your way out of the sympathy serpent.
Okay, I got a... Oh, wait. Unarmed. 6. I can spend my luck, right?
To turn it into an 8.
Yeah.
Alright. An 8 for unarmed will be 4 damage.
Yeah. I damage him.
So you deal an additional 4 damage to the serpent. The serpent has now taken 5 damage.
Blug.
Boy pa. What are you doing, Dad? I'm doing you a favor, he
It
says.
hurts!
Oh, looks like
Yay!
it's going to be mesh.
Yay!
Chirp time!
I take out a gnarled branch
Alright.
and I basically address the snake. You can stop your soliloquizing, you snake. And I begin to strike it, and I will strike it with my gnarled branch.
Alright, opposed rolls again.
Yep.
Looks like you win. So deal your damage. That's a d6 roll, and then you'll use the table to transmute it into the
That's
actual
a 2.
number.
So that is just a 2 damage.
Incidentally, it was down to 1 stamina. So feel free to describe how you defeat the serpent.
Yeah.
Nice!
I basically just get the axe. It's not an axe, it's an old branch, and I just whack it in the head to knock it out.
You don't kill it.
Oh no!
Blah.
We do not, and I basically say something along the lines of, we do not need your crocodile tears, snakes. What? We don't need your full sympathy here.
Boof. But I want sympathy, serpent. Bonk. It lets go of your friend.
Are you okay, Marcel?
Well, I'm not concerned about me. It's more of Martin. His body is like...
Already like 3/4 inside the serpent.
Yeah. Hmm.
I don't know. What will a serpent know? Maybe nothing. Maybe I'm asking too much of something that wants to eat us.
Does the serpent have pockets?
It has reached nighttime, by the way. So you might need to rest soon.
Yeah.
Ah,
Wait.
if we are gonna make camp, you know what? I will try to make a homunculus out of the remnants of Martin. Like if there's a leg remaining.
Well, the serpent didn't quite swallow you. So in the same way, it didn't quite swallow Martin. So you could pull him back out, except that you know how constrictor snakes have like teeth that are
Yeah.
pointed like inward
Mm.
to prevent that exact same thing from happening. So you're going to like scrape him out,
I have
but you can do it.
I have strength.
You use all 8 of your limbs
Greg,
and you pull him out.
Greg.
All right. Jared, you can cast your homunculus spell.
Wah! Yeah, I need to make a roll. It's a 2. Oh, promising. Another 2. Okay, it's a success.
It's a success. Yeah, you create a. Feel free to describe how to create this homunculus.
Ah, you know how my appendages are like the underside of a starfish? So they basically coat him all over, and then they're like doing this on the surface of his skin. And
This is
turning
the
him
best
into
night of
homunculus.
camp ever.
Yes, you are giving him 1,000,000 CPRs.
Yeah, but I'm now down to 4 stamina.
Then we
I
must
need those
rest.
provisions.
Do we take turns? I mean, are there events when we are sleeping alone?
There might be. If you want, you can take turns.
I need to eat. How
What?
do you eat?
You do have like provisions, right?
We do.
Yep, we do have. So I'll take the first. What you call it? First watch.
I'll take
You
second.
guys-
I'll take the last then.
But before that, I'll eat 1 provision. I have 8 damage earlier.
I'll also eat
That's-
the maximum 3 provisions. I'm hungry.
I just eat 1.
Let's
So I have
nice. 6,
3 damage left.
1, 2.
Alright, so
Nine.
roll your rest recovery. Do you know, or do you need to be reminded how that works?
I see it.
Let's roll
Yeah.
2d6, right?
Wait, let me double check that. Okay. Healing. You regain 2d6 stamina if you sleep for 8 hours. If you eat a provision, you also regain an extra 1d6 stamina.
Ah, okay.
You can consume up to 3 provisions per day like this. It's actually very forgiving if you ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Pero TJ, since you are first watch,
Yeah, I'll be first.
don't
I'm
roll
not rolling
for
it.
recovery first.
Thank you.
So the interesting thing that happened while you are on watch is that you at some point spot a knight.
A night? Oh, a night. Okay.
Yeah, like complete, like with a horse, with medieval armor. He has a lance on his back, and he has a sword on his waist. Just walking along in the night. And like,
He has a horse.
yeah, he has a horse.
Okay.
It's like, this fucking drunk tree took most of my sword. Takes off his sword, and there's like sap on the sword, and then there's like dents here and there. But the sap wine is rare enough and expensive enough, and so it's worth it. Yeah, stupid drunk tree.
Hey! Oh, you
Oh.
met our friend Tree also. Really
Who are you?
nice guy,
He
right?
says,
I'm Albek. How about you?
I am the Chaos Knight of Salomnia. He says as he looks towards
is that
you.
famous? Or
Um,
just acting like he's famous type of
Do
thing?
it depends. Up to you. Up to you if your character has heard of Salomnia.
So, you are that knight? I would say.
Yes, the Chaos Knight of
It's-
Salomnia. I have come here to smite the wicked drunken tree.
Oh, did you succeed? I hear stories and tales.
Yes, I have
and
smoten him to
songs
death.
about- Oh, what does the tree did to you to deserve that?
He tried to tell me his life story. You know how boring that is? Yeah, the rest of you can actually sort of hear this already. Is Martin like still Martin? Do you call him Martin?
Yeah.
He's like,
Oh,
life is
he's
bad.
bad. Is he
Or up
drunk?
to you how to roleplay Martin, I guess.
It's just the
Did he always look like a koala
yeah.
this whole time?
Pero this time wala siyang smile.
Oh no.
Life.
So it seems that this Chaos Knight of Salonia has smote the drunken tree. You can see that there's like barrels of tree sap attached to the horse. It used to be
Oh.
parts of the tree.
Dang it, I feel bad. I want to fight the knight. I'm just gonna pull up my knife and just what you call it, try to threaten him with my knife. Didn't you know that tree is my friend?
Ah, are you saying that you have a quest of vengeance against
No,
me?
I'm hearing his stories, you dumbass.
I accept your challenge, he says, not really listening to you, and he takes out his lance.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And now we are going to
Yes.
roll initiative.
Lance versus
Yes.
knife? God dang it.
Oh no.
He was loud enough that it's easy to.
Martin has initiative 1.
Initiative 1?
Why would-
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I should roll first. Luck.
So let's see. Let's see who goes first. Enter. I did Marcel.
Marcel.
So Marcel, you are awakened by all this racket.
Wait, two drunkards outside.
There's a knight! Oh, what's happening? Oh, a horse! How fascinating.
You also see like the barrels of tree sap.
Ah.
Sap wine.
Then I'm just gonna say,
Oh.
this knight just killed our friend.
Well, that means we can get more of the sap wine for research.
That's true.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
So, Sir Knight, perhaps you would just like to lay down your arms?
No! A knightly challenge was issued, and now I must engage with him in one-on-one combat, he says as he points his lance.
when
Oh,
you
it's a
say
one-on-one.
I'll just throw a gloves in his face.
That was dishonorable, sir!
That was a challenge.
Oh, is it not?
Is that your turn? Do you spend your entire turn wondering about what's happening?
Yeah,
'Cause that's
actually,
valid. That's a valid thing to do.
I just woke up.
Alright, next turn.
Sorry.
Oh, it looks like it's gonna be Chirp. You also wake up from all this hullabaloo.
Ah, what?
You see the
what
exact same
happened?
things.
So, he killed a friend.
Seems like it.
Does this mean that this one also has a lot of good stories in him? Being a knight of a famous place and all?
A good what now?
Good story.
Possibly. Do you have any? You have your craft, right? Can you roll your craft?
Yes. I will basically tell him to lay down his weapon and instead regale us with his stories.
I think he might have had a dragon.
Can you roll your craft skill for now?
There, I
Did you
passed my
pass?
craft skill.
Oh, you've heard of Salomia and their famous lance dragons.
Wow.
You hear that that particular sphere has been battled on to. There has been a battle between two draconic gods,
My
Makisis
God.
and Jaladine.
Okay,
Sorry. Continue.
is there a way to ask? Is there a way to ask who this person serves? Who this knight serves?
You could just ask. He's a knight. He'll probably answer truthfully.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
boastful anyway.
I will basically ask, who does he serve? Which
I
dra-
serve
which
the
dra-
six-headed dragon goddess Makisis.
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Makisis.
Jesus.
I'm not sure if the joke
Okay,
is flying
that
over
is
your
basic.
heads, but
That is basically my turn. I will ask him if he can just tell us stories. Can you just tell us stories instead of fighting? It's a long night. We're really tired.
Ah.
Salvik's turn.
Oh, and I'm just carelessly gonna run towards him
Go Helvet.
with my knife for our friend, the Troika tree.
Go ahead.
And I'm gonna attack with my knife.
All right.
So knife versus lance.
Unfortunately, his skill is a bit high, so
Please do this.
you have to beat 14.
I would have. It's double 6
Double 6? Woo!
That's a clear.
plus 5, so that's 17.
17. You do. You win. Deal your damage with your knife. That's a single d6, and then use the chart to see the actual damage. You could also spend a luck points in
Okay.
order to get +2 if you want.
Okay, so I pulled the 5. Can I spend 2 to 7?
You only have to spend 1 luck point to turn it into a 7.
Okay. Just one. I can only spend 1 luck point. Okay, so it's just 6 if ever.
No, 1 point will give you +2. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, so I'll go to 7.
Which is how much damage?
That would be 10
Ooh!
for a knife.
You can kill him if you want.
No, I won't. I'm just gonna say, in order for the respect of our friend, I spare your life, you leave his remnants here with us.
But these are expensive! This would be offering to Makisis.
Do you even have a choice here?
As a knight, I can choose an honorable death. But also I have a wife and kids, so goodbye! He says, he drops his barrels,
Sounds reasonable.
gallops away.
I mean, would I know if it's like Groot that I can? What do you call
Oh,
it?
if there's a seed.
So we would have a seed like a baby Groot.
Did he
because I
fruit?
feel
It's possible.
It's possible. Okay, so
Like the it's not barrel, the caskets.
Like
What do you
a
call those
stem?
round things where you put wine?
yeah,
Uh,
maybe
The casks.
The cask of Amontillado. Yeah, I remember. So these casks are made of his body, right? In some of them, it's a natural cask. So in some of them, there's like a fruit hanging out. So you could
Okay.
conceivably give it
Maybe I
children.
put it on a pot like a baby Groot type of thing.
Put it on a pot. So, alright.
Have it, and I'm pretty much sure Marcel would love all of the subs.
Oh.
And that is there.
It's a lot though.
Yeah.
You
Well,
need to figure out
just
a
a
way to
bit.
carry it now.
Well, we'll
Because he
have
left
to
with his horse.
leave
He
some
left
of
his
it.
horse? Oh.
No, he rode his horse and galloped away.
Oh, okay.
I only need a bit for my research, to be honest.
Well, I don't think this is sort of good because they did say that it takes a while for the wine to ferment. So it shouldn't be as high quality as the one you have.
That's true.
Okay, then I'll just shout to the knight, "Hey, we cannot bring it all. You can have some."
You don't?
He's kind of far already, unfortunately.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take a bit.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
yung Tupperware na pinaglagyan ng provision ko kanina. Yung hugasan ko,
Yeah, the
tapos lalagyan ko
Tupperware.
ng sap.
Alright.
Yes. Okay, I may as well
He did
also
say
get
that
some.
you remember the drunken tree saying that he could just it just needed time to ferment.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I want to compare like different fermentation stages.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could probably do that when you get back to a lab.
The centrifuge.
Oh wait, you are a lab.
I am.
Yeah, he is.
Got it.
Oh,
Sure, do
We just
you have an applicable skill?
strength.
Doesn't work.
Nuts. I actually don't have academic skills. To be honest.
So it's just your pure skill if you're gonna do this.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what happens. That's a 1. That's a 4. It went. Oh, it's equal. 5.
Equals good.
Phew.
Huh. Interesting. Wait, give me a moment to interpret that in a very interesting way. If I remember correctly, there is something that can be used for that. All right. You now you spend the rest of the night studying this, and by sunrise you have now gained 1 point in the advanced skill gastrology.
Whoa.
So you start to become knowledgeable about wines in particular, but food in general.
Nice.
All right, and then TJ, continue on with your rest, so you regain 2d6 stamina.
okay. So we just, by the way, we just bury the remaining ones.
I suppose you can bring some of the casks with you if you have a way to carry them. They are heavy.
Yeah, we will be going to certain um, town maybe later. So
Let's just bury them for now.
okay, so I'm gonna sleep. You guys bury it.
Okay.
And
Regain 2d6 stamina, and I think your luck also regains 2d6.
yep.
Huh. It does?
Okay, so I think that would reset everything for me. Yep. So luck is good and damage is good.
Okay.
All right.
I'm good. I'm good.
So you start exiting the bonewood. I think we were calling it something else, but for now we'll call it the bonewood because that's the best description for the way the trees were arranged. They're kind of like rib cages in the sky.
Wait. Did you plant the fruit somewhere in a container?
I think in a pot, right?
In a pot?
Yeah,
did
with
that.
the pot with the what you call it, the Groot like.
Okay. I will start by telling it a story. So it will this tree, if it grows up, will not bore the person and get killed.
All right.
I will start telling these 3 stories.
Cool. It'll be a drunken tree bard. Best
It will
of all
begin knowing
worlds.
stories.
So, as you exit the wood, you see that basically the wood starts to part, and you see it on a dais. There is a floating energy cube, for lack of a better term.
Ooh.
Zwow.
Mm.
You can tell. You now know that that static energy that you were feeling in the wood originates from this. It has so much energy.
Wow. It's gonna power our ship.
It has enough energy, in fact, that the pot already starts growing a small
Whoa.
sapling.
Oh, it's like little Groot. Oh.
We need to name
Whoa,
our tree
did
friend.
Patrick disappear?
Whoa. Where's Mesh?
Mesh disappeared, yeah. Oh, there they are. Hello.
Ah.
Hey, Mesh.
Hey, hiccup in the connection.
Okay. Nah, not a problem. What was the last thing you heard?
About going in the forest clearing, like the woods are starting to part.
Oh, okay. So you didn't see the soul battery. Let me do that again.
Oh,
Because I already navigated away from that page. Give me a moment. Because sometimes here we are. Here. This is what you see.
whoa,
Wow.
it's dice. It is dice.
That's not the right music for this. Let me change the music.
Ooh.
All music, by the way, all of our music for today has been provided by tabletopaudio.com. Thank you, tabletopaudio.com, for DRM free music. And now back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Thank you.
Give me a moment as I am getting everything into order. As you see this battery, what will you do? It hums with energy.
It's on a platform, right?
Yeah.
What does it look like? Any walls?
Alright, there are. It's like an emptiness in the forest. Like the forest just ends and now it's just soil, and on the middle of this area there is a like almost like an altar like structure with four what do you call these
Columns?
columns. I wanted to use something different. The one that Egyptians have.
Obelisks.
Obelisks, there you go. 4 obelisks, obsidian made,
Mm.
in each of the corner of this area. And it seems that it is not quite containing, not quite being powered by this whole thing. Because there's a faint hum in the obelisks.
Mm. Any markings on the obelisks?
Yes, you might be able to decipher them or study them, but as you start to look into it, Miniferous Van comes out
Whoa, the captain!
with a bunch of bombs.
Huh? Who put those bombs on you?
Bombs.
Oh,
Bobs.
bombs. I
Bombs.
thought bombs.
Are they?
You know it's
Are
cool
there
there,
bobs?
Bob.
Yeah.
Ah, Captain Halvik. Why am I not
Hey,
surprised
buddy.
to see you here?
Well, I wanna go home, and this is the only power source we have here. How about you? Wanna go
Power
too?
source? This is much more than a power source, he says. This holds the soul of the Chaos Lord Zargastos Goronga. All hail the Dark Chaos God! All hail! Said all the mobs.
Are you okay?
Um,
Uh,
You know what
But
it's
I
like. serving them, thinking they're
Yeah.
all important. Now with this, we will serve the Chaos God, and no mortal will be able to command us anymore. Join me, my friend. And with this, we can rule all spheres. We will no longer be pirate captains. We will no longer be pleasure barge custodians.
Oh. I'm really done.
Awkward.
Yeah.
You're really not into this, right?
You know this man. Has he always been like this?
Is he okay?
No.
No, this is the first time that I saw him like this. He used to be chill or something. Can I look at its
Me-
eyes if like he's possessed or something when he's saying that, or it's just
He does have like
normal?
a mad glint to his eyes. Or no,
Yeah,
you know what we could
he
do?
used to be cool.
Yeah, he used to be cool.
Yeah. But we don't have any. What you call it? Okay, so what I'm gonna do? Just gonna check really quick. Is I'm gonna try to throw what you call it? S discreetly throw a stone to the box and see how they will react or how the box will react.
Good question. Can you make do you have an attack roll that will work for this? But this is a ranged attack roll, so doesn't really it's not really opposed.
Yeah.
Oh! Ano, start na ako. Mata na rin, tama na, hindi na ka matulog.
Give me another one.
Sure. Make it really quick.
So let me know the result of your roll if it succeeds or fails.
What type of roll?
Okay. Any throwing roll. Do you have any weapon that can be thrown?
Oh, any.
Oh, wait, it's a stone,
Maybe
no?
the
So-
knife. The knife. Or the stone. I'm gonna use it. Stone.
Sige, just your raw skill then. You have to roll below your skill.
Oh. Oh.
Medyo mababa. Well, equal to or
What
lower
if-
than your skill.
Oh, it's equal. It's equal.
Or
It's 1 and 4.
alright.
Ah,
You throw the stone and then there's like a zap. Psst, and then you hear a voice in your head going, "Oh, I know you. You are Captain Halvik. Yes, you are much, much better than the other captain. I would much more prefer you to him. Now
Okay.
set me free so that I can once again rule."
Oh.
okay.
You're the only one who hears
tired
this.
Yeah. Say.
Since wait, can I try to stall for time by basically saying a story? And the
Sure.
story is basically about how a space pleasure barge captain sabotaged his own ship in order to crash into the sphere, in order to find remnants of a cube that has contained a chaos god. I'm basically trying to recount the plot to him, and I'm doing it to waste his time, while you guys hopefully think up of something.
Sure.
Yeah.
Roll your craft.
I got a 5, so I'm just weaving this yarn and taking up their time.
Alright, so they are sort of distracted by reverse villain monologue.
So it was you who did that.
Yes, it was I! And Miniferous Vank kind of like plays into the whole thing. I planned the crash! Because of course, they wouldn't let me stop here otherwise.
Okay.
When I hear that, I say, "You caused Martin's death."
Who?
This guy.
He looks alive to me. Life is
Suffering.
pain. Suffering.
Well, he's alive. He got better, but he was dead.
Okay.
No, yeah, he is distracted at the moment. But only for now.
I'm gonna look at the obelisks and see what markings are there.
Mesh and Momentos, can you both roll a d6?
A d6.
Very well.
A 5.
Hindi masyado diluted.
That's a 1.
Alright. Just for clarity, there are 6 bobs with him.
6 bobs.
Ah. 6 pounds.
It's a lot of bobs. Bob 6.
Attack of the Bobs.
So to give you an idea of what the initiative wheel looks like right now, it's like this.
No!
Oh no!
I'm-
Bob! Why?
I'm- okay, by the way, I'm just gonna go to the group and said the cube is speaking to me. He's tired of just being a battery source here in the forest. I'm just gonna say, but yeah, I really don't trust that guy.
Now
Here's the
join me and be part of the resurrection of our Lord and Savior. Wait, what's his name again?
He's
It's a long
asking me
one.
to join. Yeah, he's trying to.
Zargastos!
Gastos. He's trying to betray those the other Captain Banks.
Can I get the pot from from Halvik?
Well, Halvik has it. If Halvik is giving it to you, then that's not a problem at all.
Yeah, but you're not gonna hurt it, right? So I'm
No,
just
no, no, no. Give it to me. Give me the pot.
okay.
Can I plant it very near to an obelisk? Basically, I want it to grow, but like super accelerated.
Do you have a stealth skill of sorts?
No.
I would have. Maybe you could have just said.
Oh,
like
but
a
you
sleight
went
of
up
hand.
to the.
No, no. Well, he just gave you the pot, so you're beside
That's
him
true.
right now.
You can.
Hmm?
He's beside you right now because he just gave you the pot. So
Yeah,
you
you can
could
tell.
talk about your plan if you want.
Okay. Listen. Maybe the tree can help
All
us.
hail
grows.
Zargastos! All hail!
Like, if it becomes like a big triad, and then it helps in the fight, it's gonna be a big help.
I will try. I will try. So yeah,
Okay, give it back to you.
maybe on my turn. That's what I'm gonna. Because we started initiative already, right?
Let's start. Enter.
Then,
Oh wait, Marcel.
Oh,
oh.
well. I need to know what's happening with the obelisk and the energy cube.
So you waste your turn. You could waste your turn.
Yeah, I could. I'll waste my turn studying for any more info.
Alright. Next turn.
Albrecht. Sure.
Sure.
Chirp.
Okay. Just a question. Is he monologuing already and all the other Bobs are basically doing that?
Yes. You have actually convinced him to monologue. He is recounting his plans, correcting parts of
He
your
is-
stories. Like, yeah, he actually sabotaged the arc pool, and then he also rigged the explosion in the obsidian spa.
Okay. What I'm going to do is while he's monologuing, I will sneak and try to hide somewhere where he least expects me.
Okay. So,
Let
roll any stealth skill that you have. If you don't, just your pure skill.
Yep, let's see if it works. On the dot. On the dot for my sneak skill.
All right. You
That's an
disappear.
Whoa.
So you disappear for now, and that's your turn. And then let's move on to
Halvik.
Yay!
Alvin.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna run to the. what
You're
you call
sneaking
it?
as well, right?
I'm sneaking and maybe use my sleight of hand to put the what you call it, the plant near the obelisk.
Sure. Roll your skill.
5. Yeah, that's a success.
Okay.
Sleight of
Wow.
hand.
Will this work? Okay, let's make it work. Sounds like a cool enough idea. So it grows into a drunken tree.
Drunken tree.
What good is it standing all day and night? He says.
Oh, to be a tree, a drunken tree.
The tree's initiative enters the chat.
Yay! More people.
And everyone's like, whoa, what the heck? And let's roll.
Yeah.
Oh, so many Bob.
A Bob! A Bob rushes one of you guys. Oh
no!
Random.
I'm
Yeah. Bob
not
and
here.
weave, bob and weave.
It actually rushes at Marcel. Holding up a sword. Strikes at you. Let's fight. My attack is 2d6 plus nothing because Bobs are not skilled. Opposed by any fight skill that you have.
Yeah,
I do not.
They are engineers.
5 plus 4, 9 plus my skill, which is 5.
Alright. You can punch him if you want.
I shall knife him.
He dies.
Cool.
So there are now 4 Bobs remaining.
Feel a bit bad.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Friends! It's been I remember this place, he says. I used to be here in my 4th century. At this point, you realize that he's getting all his centuries wrong. he said a different century earlier, so he's actually a very unreliable narrator. His memory is shoddy.
That's why we have to
Hey.
teach him how to tell good stories.
The god is not supposed to be freed. What are you doing? He says. And then he slams his fist against one of the Bobs, and that kills that Bob.
Oh no.
There are now 3 Bob. Sorry, started with 6, right? 6, 5, 4 Bobs remaining.
Goodbye, Bob.
Enter. Or is the 3 again?
Ooh.
He kills another Bob. There's now 3 Bobs remaining. Oh wait, I did not remove the 3.
Talk of the bobs.
Anyway, one of the Bobs charge one of you guys. There's 3 Bobs remaining, right? So random. Wow, it charges Marcel again. This guy has an axe. So,
Arg.
Oh,
Oh no. 2 plus 2. Oh no. 9.
9, I rolled a 7. Do you kill this guy
Whoa.
too?
I'm starting to feel bad. Times 2.
You could just
The
knee him in
feeling
the
that
nuts.
these
and, like,
people would have
No,
been
I
better
do not
off
know
like
my
in a different
strength.
line of work.
They should have just worked from home.
yeah. Viable.
Yeah.
So what do you do to incapacitate this Bob?
I accidentally rolled over him with my Labrador.
Oh no, don't attack me! Vroom, spook! Ah! He's out of commission,
Splat.
not dead. There are 2 Bobs remaining. But their initiatives are still here because the turn hasn't ended.
sure.
Wow. It's chirp.
Chirp. Since I am unnoticed, can I begin by monologuing, basically telling Vank that what he is doing is folly?
Sure.
I will monologue because we are both storytellers, and this must be a battle between storytellers.
Alright, do a monologue battle with Vank.
Yes.
Vank, let me just roll Vank's skill.
We must craft together a story. Rap battle.
Rap battle. I believe. Ooh, his skill is just 5. Ooh, you have distracted Vank.
Nice.
Whether or not that's a good thing, we'll figure it out in a bit. It's another bomb.
Oh,
Random. Oh, this time it attacks. Oh wait, but you are hidden, right, TJ?
no.
No.
I mean, I'm just stealthy but I'm not hidden.
Ah, alright. So he charges you. What's a good weapon? Oh, I know. Something that you haven't seen yet.
A gun. Wait, no.
A gun sword.
Damn.
So-
Oh, no.
This guy has a pistol.
Oh,
I'm the pirate.
So he takes out his pistol and is like, yeah, he realizes that you guys are skilled in melee battle, so shooting you would probably be like the better way to go. So rolling skill versus their skill or appropriate evasive advanced skill such as shield or dodge. Do you have an advanced skill that is defensive in nature? So no. So just roll your pure skill.
I failed.
Sorry, it's this is one is an opposed skill. So
Oh, it's 6 and a 2. It's 8 plus 5, right? Plus skill, right?
so you can be as awesome as you want. Describe how you dodge this bullet.
Oh, I dodged it. Okay.
I only rolled a
Yeah.
6.
I'm just gonna roll over towards the cube, maybe
Okay.
towards the direction of the cube.
Cool. So far so good. Let's roll again. Oh, finally found.
Oh, it's Vank. Ba-ba-ba-bang.
But he is distracted, so he loses this initiative.
he monologues. Oh no.
He keeps monologuing against you. The Bob with the gun shoots again. This time, it keeps shooting Captain Halvik.
Yeah, okay. Another.
So, opposed ulit. So, pataasan ulit tayo. I only
That
rolled a
is-
5, so I suck.
Oh, that's 6 for me. Six
So, you
plus-
probably hide behind one of the pillars. No
Yep.
issue.
I would. Pew pew. Just gonna roll.
Another Bob? Another Bob! Okay, it looks like all the initiatives go to this Bob. Let's make it interesting. Darn it, he says. He takes out. Yeah, he fumbles his bag of holding. And he takes out a dragon cannon.
What?
Dodge this, MFer! And then he lights it. Oppose, yeah,
Oh.
oppose roll.
Me again?
Yes, you again. It's the same Bob. This Bob has a lot of firepower apparently.
Oh yeah, it's 4 plus 5, 9.
9. You beat him. Unfortunately,
No,
this
I mean,
particular
with that's the skill, right? 2 + 2 + 5, right?
yeah, you beat it. You beat
Okay,
it.
it's
He
like
sucks.
okay. Then
I don't have a modifier to my roll.
okay.
So so he lights it. God's best ever. Unfortunately, this is an inferiorly made product and he explodes.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh.
no!
So that bomb
Wow.
dies. So there's only one bomb left.
Pretty
You could have been
explosion.
a character.
Yeah.
This last
Oh,
bomb, what will this bomb do? He runs.
I
Like,
feel so
screw this,
bad for
man.
him.
My real name is Selena. I'm not even a dude. I don't want to be a Bob anymore. As Selena flees.
It's Martin.
Martin, yeah.
Yeah. Martin's gonna club Vank. Oh, sorry,
Alright.
gonna claw.
So he's gonna charge at Vank and then claw at him.
Yeah.
So in response, Vank will take out his obsidian ritual knife.
Oh no. What?
Opposed roll.
Okay.
Huli ko na ba ako?
Oh no.
Huli ko na ba ako?
9. Oh, that's not so bad. 13.
13. I rolled a 12. Ooh.
Whew.
Martin wins.
Okay. So I just need to roll damages club. It's just a 1. I'll spend the luck to make it
A
3.
3.
Yeah.
What is a 3 for clubs? Here we go. That's a 2 damage. So Martin basically oh. And Vank's like, what? Hey, I remember you from the barge. Ah! And then, this round really went the distance, didn't it?
It is
Yeah.
I.
It is Marcel's
You
turn.
saw it.
I just realized I have a skill in Secret Sign Necromancer. Can I use that to check what the markings are on the energy cube?
Sure.
Okay, so I'll roll a skill.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not so good. I failed.
You need to study it further in order to figure out what it is. And let's go back. It looks like it's entered finally.
It took
Oh, you have
a
to
while.
put everyone again.
Yeah. That's okay, there are no more bombs, so should be fine.
We still have the
Okay.
trees
The tree is still with us.
and the
I
Martin.
remember one. You know, I really like to have a fantasy character named Bob in one of our one of our campaigns. I have a character named Good Job Bob.
Good job, Bob. Good job, Bob.
Nice.
Yeah, Good Job Bob.
So with a new round, let's see what's happening. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's time for me to get out of the shadows flamboyantly and strike him with a branch.
Haha.
Caw.
He still has his ritual dagger, so it's
Yep.
an opposed roll.
Branch fighting!
I got a 17.
Ooh.
Oh, I doubt that one.
Alright.
Ah. Hit me.
So you are hit, and I will roll my d6 damage. And then transmute it to a +1 dagger. So, where's my dagger? Where's my dagger? Dagger. Where's the dagger?
Knife.
Knife. It's called a knife. Sheesh. Okay, 2 + 1. It's 2 damage. He is apparently very skilled at fighting. Haga!
Okay.
And then, next turn is... But you're now beside Vank, right?
Yes, I am.
Let's see who goes next. Looks like it's gonna be Martin. Martin is also there, so... Oh. Oh.
Um, I'm looking at his skills. It's not doesn't have any skills. He gonna keep clawing, but he's gonna eh,
Ugh.
eh.
Ugh.
He's gonna try to aim for the hand, for the obsidian knife.
Okay. This is more of a grapple skill, right? Do you have a grapple skill of sorts?
I only have claw fighting.
That works.
Yay!
But this will not deal damage. It will instead take the dagger.
That is okay.
Oh.
That's not a good sign. Nope. They're all high rolls.
You're supposed to have high rolls. It's an opposed skill.
Oh, it's an opposed. Okay, alright. Sorry, I thought it's a pure skill. Then 5 plus 6 plus 4, 15.
15. I only rolled a 10. You actually... Martin actually slaps
Yeah.
the knife, the obsidian knife out of Vank's hands. Ah!
Oh, so
So he is now unarmed. What will happen when Halvik moves?
Oh, can I just grapple him? Try to what's the word? Sustain, restrain
Do him.
Try to
you,
restrain
you can
him. He's
try
my friend.
opposed roll.
Yeah,
Could work.
I would.
You have to beat 15.
No, I can't. How about if it's a double one?
It's actually an
That's-
auto fail on this
Auto
case
fail,
because it's
right?
an opposed roll.
Yeah, okay.
So
So
you
nothing
actually
bad
get
happens, right?
punched for your efforts.
Dang it. Damn you, Van!
Bug! And you take 1 damage.
You stop this nonsense.
No!
Right
The
now,
god
you're
must
gonna
be
kill us
freed!
all.
And it's Vank's turn.
Hmm.
Okay.
Finally, Vank makes a turn because I think I can start surprising you guys.
No, I'm the one nearest. I try to grapple him. No.
So,
We're
here's
all
what he
pretty near
does.
him.
You're beside him, right? He basically moves his hand like this and then moves his hand like this and then casts Chaos Bolt at you. So first he will take damage from the Chaos Bolt because it's a spell.
That's me, right?
No, me. Sorry, Vank. Vank will take damage from the Chaos Bolt spell.
Okay.
Let's see. He takes only 1 damage from that. And then he needs to cast the spell. So to cast the spell, I need to roll 2d6 and roll below 8. Ooh, I did roll below 8. So I will deal damage to you, to Halvik, with a Chaos Bolt.
No.
And green energy escapes his hands, and it shoots at you. And you take 9 damage from this.
No.
You
Damn you.
think I am useless just because my weapon is gone?
Where did you get? Oh. How did you get that? I don't have something like that.
He has Who knew he was a spellcaster?
Yeah. We know never. Damn you, thanks.
And then, as I'm waiting for my music to restart,
Ha.
let's move to tabletop actually. Hey, it's the drunken tree! What will the drunken tree do? Can someone think of what
Restrain.
he will do?
Will he try to,
Maybe
like-
try to restrain.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Try to restrain. Can someone roll 2d6 for the tree. And then I will roll for Vank.
Yeah, you do the unarmed. Oh, that's nice. Oh.
Alright, 9. But the tree, I think, has a good skill. So let's see. So, if I remember correctly,
How skilled is this tree?
skill 6.
Wow.
Not enough, unfortunately. I win by 1. So, he slaps the tree. But that doesn't really deal damage, doesn't it? Because the tree has armor. But let's see. Unless I roll high. Oh, I did roll high. Hey. The battle music is basically kind of like a pirate theme. So, unarmed, I rolled a 4, -1, no damage. Sorry, 1 damage to the tree. Ha! I am the priest of this god whose name I keep forgetting.
The Z God.
Garbanzos? Was it?
God,
Zargastos!
Yes. Sargastos. Koronga. Zargastos.
He has so far taken like 1, 2, 3, 4 damage, and then it's his turn again. He will use his Chaos Bolt against the tree. He has now taken 5 damage. And then I will try to cast my spell. Huh! He failed to cast the spell. Apparently doing it twice in a row is hard. Halving.
Oh, okay, so yeah, another grapple to restrain.
Okay.
Oh, this time it's good. It's double 4. It's 8 plus 5.
13. Oh, you actually wrestle him now. Now he can no longer cast
Okay.
spells. Ah, let go of me!
Yeah, no, you stop this foolishness, Banks. We'll all get killed if you release this god of yours.
Tree.
The drunken tree. Now that you're grappling him, the drunken tree grows roots around Vank and tells you, "Let go. I will take care of him."
Okay.
You let go, and he says, "He seeks to free the god. Take the god as far away from here as possible."
Okay.
No, but if you release me, I will give you power. Do you see that green bolt that he did? That's a fraction of what I can do. You hear in your head.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say there's a reason why you're just a stupid battery all this century. You're no good, I'm gonna say.
Ah, you
You
will
will
rue the
gonna-
day that you mentioned that to me, mortal. One day I will be free, and I will fry your soul from the eternal chaos. And then you like bring in the box.
We're just gonna bring it to condition.
So you get a head start. You don't know what happens to Vank. As far as you know, the tree leads him away.
Yep.
Boom, boom, boom.
So I am actually holding the. If I am holding the cube, I'll just go to Marcel and just to analyze whatever markings it has.
What could it mean?
Alright, you can try your necromancy, was it?
Yeah, what it means, because for some reason I
A 1.
suddenly.
A 2. It's under. Success.
Under. Okay. So the box is a binding artifact. It does hold the soul of Zargastos Goronga, the Chaos Lord. The thing is, Zargastos Goronga's body is also somewhere on this sphere. If they are ever reconnected with each other, they will resurrect and wreak havoc on the universe.
Oh,
Oh.
we just...
But on its own, it radiates energy and can be used as a battery for a ship.
Let's use it as a battery. Now, my question is, can it be... Is it non-fungible?
Is it non-fungible?
Can I siphon bits of it for labra body purposes? The energy.
Yeah, without corrupting
Yeah, yeah.
yourself or some of your or Martin. Imagine if he corrupts
Yeah.
Martin.
Can I put some of the energy on Martin?
No.
You know what? If you use Martin as a conduit, it will only corrupt Martin, but since Martin doesn't have a soul to begin with, it will work.
Yeah.
Pain,
This is my
no.
life
redemption.
is pain.
Oh no.
More
Questionable
pain.
ethics undergoing.
Yay.
So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna attach the soul box to Martin?
Back. Oh.
But we need it as a battery. I was hoping
Yeah,
only like split part of the battery, like half and half. But I think it's non-fungible.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless,
Mm.
fine. To the ship it is.
Unless it's an NFT, so you only know one owner.
Non-fungible thingy.
Non-fungible
NFT,
cubes.
non-fungible god.
Fine.
So yeah,
fine.
you return victorious to the ship. What was the name of the ship? What you? We're
The
actually
Emerald Vault?
Yeah, the Emerald Vault.
Oh, that's
the
So
true.
you return to the Emerald Vault, and at this point, you return after like 2 days. Most of the repairs are done using the nearby trees, and it is actually space worthy again. All you have to do is install the battery.
But we killed all the bobs. Oh, I think it's not all the bobs. Shoot.
Yeah, one Bob survived, and one Bob was knocked out. So there's two Bobs alive.
Oh,
Okay.
we should have gathered all the Bob corpses. Can I go back?
It'll take time.
Oh, never
Yeah.
mind.
No, I mean maybe you can resurrect one by one those who have died on the crash.
Yeah, but the passengers
We
will
can-
riot if they're late.
Okay. So yeah. Um. Is can we get out now? Is there anything we need to do?
Hello, well, thank you for watching us, and also Liquid Friends. Sorry, I only checked the comments now. It's been a while. Yes, we are playing Troika. So, did you? Sorry, I didn't catch the last part. Did you attach it to the ship?
Yeah, we would attach it to the ship.
And the vice captain asks you, "Is the captain still alive?"
He's friends with a drunken
Oh.
tree.
He's friends with a drunken tree. Well,
Yeah, I think he likes to stay here and drink.
Church meeting.
well, they do seem to have some good trees, sap wine.
Sabi ako,
They do?
Yep, they
Well,
do. They
okay.
do.
He was kind of a dick anyway. Prepare for liftoff, guys.
judging me from the
So the
Oh
golden,
no! I forgot. We left all that sap wine buried.
the solar sails unfurled vroom.
Think about it.
You are in good terms with the remaining crew, the remaining Bobs. So you could probably fly by
Yeah,
the
yeah.
area where you buried it.
Yeah, have them.
Yeah.
And I would have been helping
So-
with the navigation anyway.
So the Emerald
Okay.
Vault flies again, takes one pit stop, grabs some sap wine, and then flies away into the crystal spheres, back to Troika and back to more adventure. The end. So, thank you for playing with me. That was a fun one shot for me. I cut off a lot of the meat of the adventure to make it to fit
4 hours.
in our 4-hour window. But I think we made it work. So, if you have anything to promote, now is the time to do it. This time I will start with Mesh. Mesh, do you have anything to promote?
No, so I will promote all of you guys. Whatever you're doing, just pretend that I said that I plugged in all of you guys.
Oh, cool. Thank you for that. Let's go straight to DJ.
Oh, yeah, it's still the same. YouTube.com/ShakistaDBs. Some of the hacking hardwares are there. Unboxing current videos, so better check it out.
Right, thank you for that. And Momeros?
Hi, you can follow me and my exploits at twitter.com/momeros. And please check out my game, arc-rpg.com.
Is
It's very
that
cool.
art-rpg.com?
Yeah.
Let's check it out. Because we can do that.
The system was actually really inspired by Troika.
So yeah, Arc was successfully kickstarted like some time ago.
Last year.
Last year, right? So check out Arc. It is basically the I've seen someone describe it as a pre-apocalyptic game, which is the best way to describe it. If you're familiar with post-apocalyptic worlds, this one is a pre-apocalyptic world. So check out Arc. Go to arc-rpg.com. And if you're in the Philippines, I think there are still some
Fortress
copies
has it.
available in Fortress, right? Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I've seen them. They're just there. You can get them.
Nice.
Go there. Just go there and exchange cash for book. That's easy.
So check that out. And as for myself, I am BJ Bugojuice, the thirst quencher, and I will actually be active tomorrow because I will be part of a Big Bad Con panel on Earthing the Tropics, where we, alongside Pam Punsalan and Mahar Mangahas, are going to be talking about the tropical gothic and magical realism, and basically how it can be viewed as an other, but for people like us who live in the tropics and who breathe magical realism in our everyday lives, that's not exactly how it works. So check it out. Go to bigbadcon.com and register. I think it's free. So check that out. And on that note, we will bid you goodbye. Thank you for playing Troika with us. You can find Troika at Belsonian Arts, if I'm not mistaken. Troika RPG. Let's look for it. TroikaRPG.com. It has its own website. So it was created by Melsonian Arts. It is a science fantasy gonzo role-playing game that has a very simple rule set. So check that out. It's all on the internet, and I believe it's easy enough to get the rule set. It's easy enough to procure, is what I'm saying. And it has amazing art, in my opinion. It's not what you would expect if you're used to Dungeons and Dragons, but it's quite an interesting style. Like, look at that dragon.
Oh no!
That dragon of hyper light. And of course, our adventure was, I believe it was called The Forest Primordia, which is, if I'm not mistaken, available at Exalted Funeral. Mordia. ExaltedFuneral.com. The Forest Primordia. There you go. This is an adventure that is specifically created for Troika. So check that out. And if you're so inclined, give it a go. We skipped over a lot of the parts of this adventure in order to fit a one-shot. So there's much more to it than we tackled today. So check it out. And with that in mind, goodbye guys. Thank you for watching. And see you again in the next one-shot. Bye.